So it's a third round replay here against Norwich, and I've got to say, although it's very, very cold, it's a surprisingly lovely night here at the cottage.
Yep, we have been catching up with some of you guys on Twitter to see what you're saying ahead of tonight's match. Niall Byrne is saying back at the cottage tonight to take on Norwich in the FA Cup replay. Mon Fulham! I think he means come on Fulham.
I think he does.
But he's enthusiastic, that is the main thing. Josephus says, would be good if Moussa Dembele gets a start. Want to sing the Moussa anthems again. It would be good actually to see some of those youth players.
Yeah, I do think we're going to see quite a few of the youth out on the pitch tonight.
And finally, Michael Benedetto says nothing better than a night game at the cottage. FA Cup, baby.
Agreed.
If it finishes as a draw, we of course go to extra time. If it finishes extra time as a draw, we go to the penalty shootout.
Ah, the dreaded penalties.
Oh yes, and behind us you can see the guys are testing before the match.
Absolutely. So what we have, obviously, when the green mark comes up, it means that we've scored a goal.
Doing all right.
So at the moment, it's, as you can see, it's 2-1 to Fulham.
Well done to
Norwich
us.
would have just missed one. The red mark has just come up, as you can see. So that is how it's going to be working. Hopefully, we're not going to get there. Hopefully, we would have seen him off in the 90 minutes. But if not, we might have to be pulling this out of the bag.
Yeah. What's been your FA Cup highlight? What does the FA Cup mean to you?
Highlight? Oh, I think it's going to be the best highlight was when we beat Spurs a couple of years ago. Was it 5-1? I think.
Nice big scoreline.
It was nice. Yeah, watch that. That was a good one. The FA Cup's like it's the traditional cup.
I can remember going back to Aston Villa. I think we was in Division 2, and that was a magnificent day at Villa Park. We beat them.
I was here when I was in '95 next to my dad when we beat Swansea 7-0.
I liked Karagounis' goal against Blackpool last year. That was something special. I loved the way he celebrated.
My biggest memory, obviously, was the 1975 FA Cup final.
I actually remember back in '75. I won't reveal how old I was then, but in those, it was almost like the coronation where they painted the curbs red, white, and blue. When Fulham were in the final, in some streets they actually painted the curbstones black and white.
I just remember one against Derby County when we were losing 2-0, something we came back and won 4-2 at Craven Cottage.
I did go to Fulham Peterborough a couple of years ago and we won 6-2. That was a good game.
That's all right, isn't it?
Not bad at all.
So the buses have just pulled up and both Norwich and Fulham have arrived here at Craven Cottage.
Absolutely. You can just see behind as well, Fulham legend Mark Schwarzer is just in the background, I think, doing a bit of reporting along with David James. So it's very exciting. The atmosphere is really, really building and people are starting to pile into Craven Cottage.
Yep.
So the players just come out, they're warming up on the pitch. We've just got the team sheets. Vic, what do you reckon?
I'll tell you what, it is so good to see Hangland back. I think we've missed him. It's been a little while. Of course, we've got Stekelenburg back as well. Yep. Not as many youngsters in the starting lineup as we expected.
No, obviously there's Dan Burn. He's starting the game, which is great news, great defender. But beyond that, you've got Tankovic and Dembele on the bench, but that's it. It's pretty much a first team squad.
We've just had a little chat with Diddy in the dugout, and I think we're all feeling good for the second half, so bring it on.
Yeah. So there we go, final score 3-0 Fulham. It was a great game, a solid performance, great to have Hangland back in the team and Stekelenburg, and we're through to the 4th round of the FA Cup.
Yeah, we will be right back here on the 1st of February when we're playing host to Southampton. We will see you then.
All right, let's go. We're going to sing along.